Hello, loves. I felt that undeniable pull to come on live with you, and today I wanted to share my next edge and what that will be, and it might surprise you. But before we jump into that, I invite you to, hello, Courtney. Mwah. Adore you, beauty. Before I jump into that, I invite you to just soften your gaze downward, or maybe close your eyes. And can you allow presence to enter the room? Can you allow presence to enter your body? And I invite you, if it feels good, to take a deep and nourishing breath in through your nose. And on your exhale, can you let it all go? Another breath in, receiving the gift and the nutrient of your own breath. And with your exhale, once again, sigh it out, let it go, without needing to know what it is, but rather just allowing yourself to soften and arrive. One more breath together, breathing all the way into your belly. And on your exhale, sigh it out, taking up some audible space. Just feeling the support beneath you, the support that is all around you. Really coming home to the remembrance that you are not walking this path of life on your own, but instead you are surrounded by support. I'm walking beside you, your ancestors are walking behind you, your guides, your spirit angels, whoever it is. Can you just allow yourself to sink into that support? And then as you're ready, maybe stretching it out, letting out a little shake, a little whatever you need. Hello, Courtney. Hello, Saya. Hello, beautifuls. Hello, Emily. Like I said, I wanted to just hop on and speak to my edge that I've been navigating over this last year, really, as I reflect upon this year of 2022. And the deepest edge that I've been walking along this year has actually been no edge at all. And instead has been this deep remembrance of how to savor and celebrate the version of myself that is alive presently. Hello. So good to see you, Emily. And I find sometimes, especially when we work in self-development spheres or in the coaching industry, there can be this almost like incessant pressure upon us to hit the next milestone or grow your community to the next number or experience the next level of growth or meet the next version of yourself or go through the next cycle of death and rebirth, which of course I'm all fucking here for. I am here for our ongoing evolution, our ongoing expansion, our ongoing remembrance of who we really are. But sometimes I think we can, and I know for me, I speak from my own experience, there's this energy of that thing that we want being somewhere outside of ourselves or being somewhere ahead of us along our timeline, and just giving you that soft nudge and soft reminder that while yes, there is expansion to be experienced, there is deliciousness to be devoured when you arrive at that next evolution of who you are becoming. Do not forget to savor who you are right now. Do not forget to cherish this version of you and this evolution of your business or whatever it is that you are expanding upon. Courtney, oh yes, I felt that deeply. And hello, Nina. Hello, beautiful. We're just chatting, and we probably drop into some EFT tapping as often these lives lead into, but I shared a post about this maybe a while back. I'll have to find it and repost it, but the analogy I gave in that post was, let's see, can you imagine like a hermit crab? The little ones you see on the beach, right? Hello, beautiful. Leading lady of love. Hello, love. So good to see you. I want you to imagine a little hermit crab that is dancing along the beach, walking along the sand. And hermit crabs, they discover new shells and they leave their current shell, their current existence, and they move to a new home, a new shell. But it's almost as if, and I found myself in this experience of almost like being this hermit crab, if you will. I always have the weirdest analogies. Being this hermit crab that's like desperately looking for the next home or the next shell or the next expanded version of myself. And it's this kind of fluttery energy of needing to be somewhere else other than exactly where I am. But in doing so and being in relationship with time and expansion and evolution in that way, I was never giving myself the opportunity to actually celebrate and savor and honor who I am in this moment. Emily says, oh my God, I so feel you. Letting go of the edge is such an edge. Exactly, Emily. You said it perfectly. Exactly. I'm terrified of it, yet so desire it. Part of me just wants to allow myself to be without chasing the next project. Yes, Emily, like I said, you said it perfectly. It's like sometimes the edge that we're all seeking and going along, it's like sometimes the edge may very well be to let go of the next edge, to let go of needing to expand and actually finding the expansion within yourself that happens in the present moment when you just fucking stop, when you stop running, when you stop chasing, when you stop thinking of the next thing. And I feel there are so many answers, there's so much magic to be had in the stillness. And I have used that analogy and also being the hermit crab between homes without protection. Yes, Courtney, you were the queen of analogies. I always have that reflection for you, but it's so true, right? It's this energy of allow yourself to be at home in your current form. Allow yourself to exist as you are without needing something else outside of you to give you that, like, almost that kind of addiction, right? I know for me, I've absolutely been addicted to healing the next thing and doing the next thing. And I actually feel that it started in my journey with autoimmune healing. But for those of you here live and for anyone catching the replay, I'm curious to hear, what about stopping? What about letting go of the edge feels the most scary? Or what about not chasing the next project feels intimidating or feels uncomfortable? And like I said, for me, this whole expanding and self-development journey. Hello, beautiful. Spot for that. I love that. So good to see you, love. Mwah. But for me, it started when I was healing autoimmune disease and was in this energy of there's something within me that's broken. There's something within me that's wrong, and I need to fix it with the next supplement or the next diet or the next even meditation, right? There was this long laundry list, checklist of these are the things that I need to do to get to where I'm going. But in doing so, I never really stopped to appreciate, damn, I am brilliant. Damn, I'm fucking amazing. Damn, I'm doing amazing and great things. Because I was always wanting something more. Hello, Ashley. Mwah, so beautiful to have you here, love. And I perpetuated and continued that pattern in my business, right? Of the first few years in my business, it was always, when am I going to hit the next income milestone? And rather than being fueled by pure desire and delight and enchantment and excitement, there was this energy of that desire to meet the next edge being fueled by ego, being fueled by wanting to prove something, being fueled by this feeling of, well, if I don't expand and hit the next milestone, or if I don't do better than I did last month, or if I don't sell up this launch like I did the last one, that energy of there's something wrong, or there's something to be embarrassed about, or there's something about me that is not right, and I need to expand, and I need to heal, and I need to become this next version of myself, and I need to go through the next cycle of death and rebirth. Hello, Michelle Lovely. Hello, beautiful Ashley. And again, for anyone that is here, I'm curious, and for those catching the replay as well, what, if anything, about letting go of the next edge feels scary? What about stopping, savoring, just being present with yourself and what is feels uncomfortable? And for me, it was that sense of, one, I'm scared I'm going to be left behind. I'm scared I'm not going to be relevant anymore, whatever the fuck that means, right? It's just, you are relevant because you are alive, you are breathing, you are magnificent, you are just divine consciousness, in a body. You will always be relevant. But it was also this fear of, if I don't continue to expand, then who am I? Because part of my identity was wrapped up in evolving and expanding and meeting the next edge. And again, like Emily said so beautifully, sometimes there is a space in our timeline for pausing and being in this stillness. And the stillness can be really fucking scary. Courtney says, it feels like I have to accept where I am now and I don't want to be here. What if I never get to my goals? Oh, thank you for sharing, Courtney. Yeah. So that, well, if I accept where I am now, what's that energy of like acceptance feels like throwing in the towel somehow, or like giving up. And when I think of acceptance, I view it as we can hold this deep, radical self-acceptance of this is where I am right now, and be so deeply honest with ourselves. And at the same time, hold the energy of, I have this vision of where I'm going. I have this vision and desire of what I want for myself, and simultaneously being in relationship with acceptance here and the vision here, letting them both coexist. And feeling let's just do some tapping on this. That's what's wanting to come through right now. So I invite you to lean back in your chair a little bit, maybe stretch it out, and just notice whether it is fear that is present on your heart, whether it is anxiety that is present on your heart, or maybe you're like, Michelle, I'm actually feeling really fucking great today. Like there's nothing that feels off. That is beautiful as well. You can still tap with us. Actually says, juicy. Yes, juicy. And actually, before I forget, I wanted to mention, for those of you that desire to do this healing work in a deeper, more intimate space, I am hosting a free breathwork ceremony called Hot Arrogance this Friday at 12 p.m. EST. We're going to be diving deep into unraveling the conditioning that has told us to be small, to sit down, to keep your mouth shut, to not be too much, too shiny, too sexy, too brilliant, too loud, too emotional, too quiet. Whatever the fuck conditioning lives within your being, we're going to be in the practice of unraveling that and coming home to your channel of power, coming home to your channel of confidence, coming home to that deep rooted, grounded self-trust that is just unshakable. So beautiful. So the link for that is in my bio for anyone that has not registered yet. I invite you to go do so. We're going to have a magical, magical time at this workshop. Hello. But let's just drop into some tapping, just like 5 minutes or so to close out this casual drop-in live stream. And as always, thank you to everyone that is here live and receiving this medicine, and as well just transmitting your energy and medicine across the screen. I just feel this collective grid of all of us together doing this healing work, remembering who the fuck we are, remembering our power. So let's tapping on your side of the hand point. Even though I'm fucking terrified to stop chasing this edge, whatever that edge is, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm experiencing this pressure to just keep the ball moving, to keep the energy moving, because what if I stop and I lose momentum? I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though sometimes I feel scared that if I stop and just accept who I really am, maybe I'll get stuck here and I'll never actually receive the things that I want and have the experiences that I want in life. And even though that's scary, and even though that's heavy, and even though that creates pressure in my body, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And I invite you to take a deep breath in and perhaps even rate the intensity of that sensation, whether it's fear, pressure, anxiousness, maybe something more subtle, just like a neutrality, but 0 to 10, 0 being it's not really here at all, 10 being like, holy fuck, fear is ever present. It is alive in my body. And going ahead and just bringing your hands by your side for a moment, taking a deep breath, letting out a shake. And then just start tapping on your inner eye point here. This fear, letting go of chasing this edge, moving to your outer eye. The part of me that worries and wonders, but what if I let go? What if I meet the stillness and something bad happens? Underneath your eye, the part of me that is perhaps even addicted to this ongoing cycle of evolving, expanding, meeting the edge. Underneath your nose, and Ashley says 4, beautiful. Underneath your nose, the part of me that feels afraid to love myself as I am. Chin. Because I've been so fucking conditioned in this lifetime that I need to be something else, that I need to be more. And hello, Melissa, so good to see you. Feel free to jump right in. We're tapping on feeling safe to drop the expansion and just let yourself be as you are. Chest, the parts of me that are afraid if I stop chasing and running and trying to become this next version of me, I'll never get to where I want to go. I'll be stuck in this loop of acceptance, but never expansion. On your arm, and meeting my conditioning that has taught me that there is always something more that I need to be, or something more that I need to do. Hello, Callie. Hello, gorgeous. Oh, hello, beautiful. So good to see you, Callie. Top of your head. And letting out a sigh, noticing where in your body any of that tension, any of that fear, any of that presence might be alive. And just allowing this tapping to start to move and soften that energy around. Inner eye. And as you tap, I invite you to invite in a younger version of yourself, inviting your inner child into the room. The part of you that perhaps learned that there was something outside of yourself you needed to chase. Outer eye, perhaps that younger version of you that learned that as you were, as you are, somehow not good enough, not pretty enough, not thin enough, not curvy enough, not smart enough, not likable enough, whatever it might have been. Underneath your eye. And I invite you as you tap to just visualize your inner child out in front of you. This pure, innocent little child. And as you tap, I invite you to allow the answers to the following questions to arrive in your heart. Tapping on your chin, or rather under your nose. As you grew up, how did you begin to disconnect from this little version of you? Tapping on your chin. As you grew up, how did you begin to disconnect from their emotions and their dreams and their creativity? Tapping on your chest and your heart space. As you grew up, how did you begin to make yourself wrong? How did you begin to tell the stories of not enoughness? Under your arm. And just noticing anything that is present for you as you tap. Top of your head. Today I'm choosing to meet the stillness and to be with these versions of myself, my inner child, the 1-year-old version of you, the 5-year-old version of you, the 20-year-old version of you, letting them all be in the room as you tap and remember your fucking power. Inner eye, letting out a sigh, letting out a shake, whatever you need. Inner eye. And today, as I sit in this stillness, as I let myself be enough as I am, I'm shedding that bullshit conditioning that taught me to outsource my power, that taught me I needed to be anything other than exactly who I am. Outer eye. In this moment, I'm remembering my innate worthiness. Under your eyes, I am remembering that I am stardust, that I am divine consciousness in human form. And the fuck if I need to be anything else or do anything more. Under your nose, letting out any sighs or shakes. In this moment, I'm remembering that my existence is divine. And that anything I do, anything I become, any ways that I evolve in this lifetime is simply the cherry on top of my already beautiful, perfect, divine existence. Tapping on your chin, I am remembering the pure innocence of my heart and my inner child. Tapping on your heart space and your collarbones, I am remembering my innate beauty and brilliance and your arm. And I'm declaring, I'm deciding right here, right now, that I will never again give my power away to some notion that I need to be something else. Top of your head, or that I need to chase the next milestone or the next expansion or the next whatever external metric you may have given your power away to. In our eye, we're just going to go a couple more rounds here. Keep tapping, keep moving in any way that your body desires to move. If you want to stand, if you want to dance, let yourself go there. I'm the queen of my domain and I don't play by anyone else's rules. Outer eye, and instead, I'm deciding to play in my own rules with this freedom, with this remembrance that it's safe to honor and savor and cherish me exactly as I am. And your eyes. And perhaps from this space of stillness, from this space of acceptance, the expansion that I have been chasing, the expansion that I have been so desperately craving, will naturally arrive on its own. And your nose. And maybe it's safe to let go of the fear or the terror I felt upon this idea of stillness. Tapping on your chin. Because now I'm remembering that within the stillness is born remembrance, is born my power. Tapping on your heart space. I am perfect, exactly as I am. Under your arm, I'm perfect, exactly as I am. We're gonna go one more round. Top of your head. And if it feels good, you might even visualize your crown chakra opening, as we often do. And just visualize that healing, divine energy pouring down through your crown, connecting you back to the part of you that knows the way. Tapping on your inner eye, allowing that energy, that divine energy, to swirl down and into your third eye, creating space for clarity to drop in, creating space for remembrance of your power to enter the room. Outer eye, continuing to let that energy melt down and into your body, filling you up with your own power. You can even get high on your own delicious power, your own energy. Underneath your eye, allowing that energy to pour down and into your throat chakra, visualizing this swirling, sparkly energy, clearing anything out from your throat chakra, anything that is stifling your voice, any boxes or rules that lie around your vocal codes, your vocal cords. Can you allow this energy to allow those pieces to dissolve as you remember your freedom of expression, as you remember how safe it is to be liberated? Underneath your nose, taking a deep breath into this remembrance and how safe it is to just be yourself. Tapping on your chin and carrying with you this energy today of simplicity. It doesn't have to be complicated. There are no problems present, and instead letting yourself melt into the enoughness that is right at your feet. Tapping on your heart space, waking up your heart chakra, noticing once again if there are any cages around your heart space, if there are any constraints around your heart space. And as you tap, can you visualize as if with each tap on your body, you are just knocking any of those bars or any of those chains aside as you remember your birthright to be free, to be liberated. And underneath your arm, repeating after me, I am a gift to this world and it is safe to behave like one. It is a gift to be in my world. It is a gift to receive my energy, my presence. I am enough exactly as I am. There is nothing about me that needs to change in order for me to receive my desires. And what if my next edge is in fact meeting no edge at all and instead savoring exactly who I am in this moment? And I invite you to allow the tapping to slow down as you bring your hands to your heart space. Maybe stretching them out to the right and the left like you are remembering that you have fucking wings. You are a goddess, you are an angel, you are a bird, whatever you want to be. Remembering your wings. And on your next exhale, bringing your arms in to wrap around your chest, your heart, giving yourself a big hug. And remembering how safe you are with yourself. And then when you remember, when you know how safe you are with yourself, you can go out in the world and shine and be all of you. Noticing any other places your body is craving your own touch. And gifting yourself permission to rub your hands wherever they want to go. And then as you're ready, slowly allowing yourself to arrive, maybe with a gentle roll of your neck or a little shake of your hands. Shaking it out. So beautiful, loves. And to hello to everyone who has jumped on and joined us. Whether you just jumped on or you've been here all along, thank you so much for being here and bringing your energy and bringing your presence. It does not go unnoticed. I cherish you and adore you, and I will hang around for a moment if anyone has any thoughts, any feelings that they want to share. And or if you rated that number of intensity, that was so good. Your tappings probably are always next level. Thank you so much, Ashley. Thank you. Your presence in this vortex. It just adds so much to this space. Courtney, a wandering manifestor, I feel like a relaxed, fluffy potato now. That makes me so happy. Yes, fluffy potato nation, rise. I love you, Courtney. I love you too, Ashley. Now it's a 1. So beautiful, Ashley. So powerful and feeling refreshed. Beautiful, Callie. Such a delight to have you in this vortex as well. I cherish you, beautiful. And for anyone who is catching the replay, as always, feel free to drop in the comments. Let us know that you were here. Let us know what arrived for you. Let us know how your body is presently feeling. And as always, remembering that even just a moment, I don't know, we've been here for 10 minutes or something, even just 10 minutes of presence and just coming home to your body and just being with yourself can be such an energetic reset for your entire day. Oh yeah, I meant tapping, but I mean your topics are like sprinkles and Reese's Pieces bits. Thank you so much. I'm receiving that. Courtney says, I feel heaviness removed from my chest a bit. That's beautiful. Hello, Lindsay. We are just wrapping up a little EFT tapping and soul musings. Emily says, thank you. This was so on point with where I am now in the program I'm launching. Is all about this. Exactly what I need to see here. Beautiful synchronicity. Thank you. Ooh, dolphin, fairy. Of course, my absolute pleasure, Emily. Thank you for being here. And I feel like these lives are always such a fun place as well to just connect with everyone. I'm just like, let's see who we got here. Hello, Lindsay. Yay, thank you, Lindsay. The Woman's Away, the Wandering Manifestor. I am Ashley White, Callie Whitworth. We've got so many angels here. I'm just like, everyone go find everybody. So beautiful. Hi, yes, all the emojis. So beautiful. Mwah. Well, thank you all for being here. And like I said, also a reminder, if you have not registered for Hot Arrogance, my free breathwork workshop happening this Friday at 12 p.m. EST, I invite you to make your way over to the link in my bio to register yourself and get your booty in, because it's going to be like this, but in a Zoom room where we can see each other, feel each other's presence on an even deeper level. Mermaids, oh my God, y'all just know what's up with these emojis. The link is in my bio, and as well, we are doing I registered excited. Yay, Lindsay, what a gift to have you there. We are also going to be doing a 222 cash giveaway for those who sign up, and I will also be announcing details for that in my feed today or tomorrow, whenever my soul arrives in that place where I want to do that. But thank you all so much for being here. I'm registered, but we'll watch the replay. Yes, Ashley, we will see you for the replay, love. Mwah. All right, beauties. Bring this energy with you as you move about the rest of your day. I love you. Thank you for being here, and I will be on live again very soon. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye, love. Take care.